Digital university is the new buzz. The Union Budget 2022-23 announced the establishment of Digital University and is being hailed as a transformative step towards quality world-class education. A digital university is one where students, without being bothered by geographical locations, can get enrolled in the institution and master their subjects with online assistance from multiple faculties, libraries, and experts. It would work on a credit system, addresses the issue of limited seats, lack of adequate number of universities, and offers a platter of learning opportunities. PBNS exclusively spoke to Dr. Abhay Karandikar, the director of IIT Kanpur, on Digital University. Dr. Karandikar says that the concept is a transformative one. It breaks the geographical barriers of education and learning, and many institutions can become a part of the platform. He says it will address the issue of some students' non-access to higher education.
As you know that the Digital University was recently announced by the Honorable Finance Minister in the budget. And it is a very transformative concept where, the students can actually enroll and study in an online fashion. And they can get the lectures or the courses from different teachers. Many institutions can become part of this platform. Many faculty members or teachers can become part of this platform and can offer multiple courses. Students can enroll and do these courses. And then when a student has accumulated enough number of credits which is required for a degree, then the students can ask for the degree to be granted by the university. So in that sense, this whole concept will scale, has a potential of scaling the quality education in a very unprecedented manner. So that is what I would say it is there. It has in some sense, it will address the problem of students not having access to the higher education also.
Now, Digital University is set to address one of the major problems that students face: limited seats and high entry competition to educational institutions. Digital University not only addresses these, but is also a doorway to quality education.
What happens is that India is a very large country with several thousands or lakhs of students aspiring to get quality education. However, the number of quality institutions is limited, and there is always this race for getting admissions into these universities. You know that the cutoff marks for the admissions have been increasing year by year, and students are not therefore able to get access into good colleges or good universities. But this concept, the digital university, will enable these quality institutions to become partner in this. And even if they are not physically present, and since the entire education is in the digital form, even if they are not present in that particular city or town, they can offer these online courses, through virtual medium. And as a result, the courses can be registered by a significantly larger number of students than what it would have been possible to do by taking physical admission. So that way, the best instructor, let us say the best instructor of Delhi University or best instructor of IIT Kanpur, they can offer courses not just to the students of, let us say, IIT Kanpur, but the students of other institutions or other students as well. So that way, the quality education will become accessible to lot many people.
The Government of India has in recent years taken several steps for boosting internet connectivity and lower the digital divide. This, along with Digital University and digital teachers, will strengthen the rural education system. Here is Dr. Karandikar's take on this.
Yeah, so I think, yes, it is true that the digital education or the digital university will require, the internet access. But as you know that recently, a lot of steps have been taken by the government of India for broadband access in the rural areas. For example, BharatNet has been an ambitious project which has been connecting all the gram panchayats. In fact, it is taking optical fiber to the gram panchayats, and from there, the connectivity can be provided to the villages through entities such as CSC, Wi-Fi, Chopal, and many other entities.
Before the pandemic, we did not have an ecosystem that facilitated online learning. However, the pandemic has made students and teachers comfortable with online and hybrid education modes. More on this from Dr. Abhay.
Yeah, I mean, it is true that before the pandemic, we did not have that ecosystem of online education. But in the last 2 years, we have really ramped up. Also, we have got now tools and platforms which makes, the job of online teaching much easier, and both teachers and students have adapted to it. In fact, in the next couple of years, we will see many more sophisticated and robust software platforms may come in the market, which will make the job of online teaching and virtual educations even easier. So I think that has been the advantage of the pandemic in that sense. And all these software tools and platforms will only help in proliferating the digital education in a more holistic way. So I see that in the next couple of years, there is a tremendous possibility.
Another advantage of digital university is the lower cost of education. Dr. Karandikar explains how.
I think, what happens is that typically in any university, the cost of the education is also linked to the cost of course, there is one component is the tuition fees. Okay, that is one component, but the other components are also related to the cost of physical infrastructure, maintenance of the physical infrastructure, etc., etc. So that all sort of goes away, and plus you are now able to reach out to much larger number of students. So obviously, the cost also gets your infrastructure also cost also gets amortized over that many number of students, and that will actually obviously bring down the cost of the education. Obviously, in this, one component is that we also need to make the internet access affordable. So that obviously we need affordable internet access, and as I mentioned, that we have taken significant steps in this directions. There are now many efforts by the government of India as well as by the telecom service providers. And I think the internet will become accessible with the coming of 5G and all. It will even become, better and affordable.
Technology has been helping in addressing several issues through virtual labs, hybrid learning, proctored examinations, and more. IIT Kanpur is also all set to welcome the digital university. During the pandemic too, it had its own online platform, Hello IITK.
I think the hybrid form will be the form actually. In fact, many of the physical universities also may resort to techniques like flipped classrooms, etc. So the use of technology in general in education will really increase significantly. And in the pandemic, actually, many other issues of digital education has been addressed. For example, one of the another important aspect of the digital education was that how to conduct when students are sitting and learning from home, how to conduct the examinations in a proctored way. Because in the physical class, when the examinations are being held, there are invigilators who are looking at the exams, whether the students are, cheating or not cheating. But now there are very good online software platform tools are available which can help in conducting the proctored assessment or proctored examinations, much in the same way as if you are giving the examination in a physical room. So that problem has been solved. There are virtual labs also. So the technology has helped us to address these issues. But of course, some components can never be made online. So a hybrid mode is indeed will be the way that means, the use of technology in general in education will be like more widespread. See, IIT Kanpur has been innovating in the education technology significantly. In fact, in the last 2 years of pandemic, we had our own platform which we call it Hello IIT K, which was based on this MOOCit platform. This platform has been extensively used by our faculty members for conducting the online classes and also the proctored assessment and quizzes and assignments, etc. So this has been very successfully used for the last 2 years.
IIT Kanpur is also working closely with Prasar Bharati on technological innovations. More details here.
We have been, actually we have a Center of Excellence in IIT Kanpur in association with Prasar Bharati. And we are looking on many projects. The most important one is this convergence of broadcast and broadband, which is now happening. So under this convergence, it would be possible to receive your TV channels directly on your mobile phones. Let's say Doordarshan on your mobile phones. Which can be directly broadcasted, just like in a mobile phone you can have an FM radio. Similarly, you can also have a Doordarshan TV directly coming it onto your cell phone. Of course, you can watch the TV channels through YouTube's or through internet, but they consume the cellular mobile bandwidth. Okay, so you don't consume that; you directly get the TV. And so if you want to watch the TV, you actually do a broadcast offload that we call. So this is like a new technology that is coming up. We are setting up a test bed which will showcase the broadcast broadband convergence and also a very seamless offload from broadband to broadcast and so on. And I believe that future lies in that where we can have both broadcast technologies and broadband technologies converged on a single platform.
In recent times, the education sector has seen wide changes, including the introduction of NEP. With the digital university and synergy between the educational institutions, the sector is sure to benefit and flourish. Until next time, thank you for watching.